and welcome back to the channel, Vintage and Collectible Stuff. I've just come back from a trip out to Ohio, actually the Cincinnati area this past weekend. Went to the baseball game, went to a few flea markets, a couple yard sales, and I wanted to show you some of the things that I picked up. Everything that you're going to see here, which isn't everything that I bought, but everything that was purchased between, let's say, $1 and $5. So let's start off with the first one. This is a 1969 Tootsietoy Wheelie Wagon pickup truck. And you see it still has the decal on that side and on this side. And you see 1969 Tootsietoy pickup truck made in the USA. So that's the first thing I bought. Something else I picked up was this plastic, I think it's the Cruiser. Now this is made by Dylan Beck. I could tell because on the hull, on both sides, you can see the initials DB, and on the other side, DB. So a little Google search told me this is made by a company called Dylan Beck in 1941, I believe. They used to make fishing lures, and then they switched to toys, and then of course the war happened, and then they got back into producing toys again after World War II, and they were based out of New Jersey. Some of you might be able to recognize this. This is a 1979 Mattel Backhoe, and oops, this was made in Hong Kong. Zoom in here again. Of course, it's upside down. There you go. So, I think the color green is quite rare for that backhoe. Next up is a 1960 Tootsietoy Ford Falcon, or Falcon. Obviously in the color red. A little beat up. Some paint loss. It's got this piece of paper here stuck to the roof with the number 94 written. I'm pretty sure that can come off. Needs to be cleaned up. Got all four wheels. And made in the US of A. Tootsietoy. There you go. Tootsietoy. Chicago 24 USA. And there's where it says Falcon. All right. Next up, an Acme Airline Limousine. Now I've seen better ones of these on eBay and other websites, but this one's pretty good. It's broken there, where it used to pull along a camper, I believe. So that's pretty neat. Picked that up for a couple dollars. Another Tootsietoy. This is from the 1950s. This is a purple Jaguar. Or Jaguar, if you're, I guess, from England. That's a neat thing. This is a Hubley 401. I think the Hubley was made in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This is a Ford Lincoln Sedan. It's quite a big car. Obviously somebody got a bit creative with the paint and started to paint this car. I guess the original color was blue. But it's got all four wheels. Not too sure what can be done with the wheels. Repaint it, refurbish this. It's a neat sort of retro 60s toy. Next one up is one that I can't seem to find out what it is, and that's this guy. I have seen one of these before. I just can't remember where and what it's called because there are no markings to it. I kind of thought this was a farm tractor, but when I Google, the rear wheels are much, much bigger than the front wheels. And these wheels here and this one are all the same size. So if there's anyone watching out there that knows what this is, I would really appreciate getting that information from you. Next up is a gift craft rubber car of a 1946 green Nash sedan. Now these actual cars were made by the Nash Motor Company in Wisconsin, and this is a rubber version of it. Actually, it's in really good condition. Apart from that wheel there, it looks like somebody got a little bit hungry and took a bite out of the wheel. But besides that, it looks pretty good. All right, let me move these out of the way for now. And let's get into some airplanes. Now, there's a company that was called Lido, or Lido, L-I-D-O, and they made hard plastic toys. And I got here 5 airplanes. Apparently, the silver ones here are like the premium edition that might have been inserted into boxes of Nabisco. And there's the company name right there. And there is the C-69 airplane. And this one has the DC-3 on it. Put those there so you can see them. And the red and green ones. So this one doesn't have the name of the airplane, but I think I Googled it and found it out. There's 2 of those red ones, and then there's a green DC-3. So, hard plastic planes. Quite neat, actually. So we go from the hard plastic to the soft plastic, and I've got 5 of these United States Air Force planes, made by a company called Peyton in, I think, the 1960s. I think it was 1962. They patented their toys. So, plastic, soft. So, a red one, a green one. This is a neat looking one. And then 2 smaller ones. What is next? Oh, yes. The next thing I got to show you is this. Produced by a company called Timmy. This is a World War I biplane, a French one. So propeller, pilot there in the back. Decals are on it. On both sides. On the back, it's written, right this side up, Tootsietoy from Montgomery, Illinois, USA, SPAD, or S-P-A-D, which is a French plane. And these planes were actually produced during World War I up until 1936, I believe, by the French Air Force or French Army. All right, where does that take me to next? Got a 1997 McDonald's Happy Meal Ronald McDonald in a bobsled that rolls. Well, would roll better if it wasn't maybe on this piece of paper. I've got a, don't know what year this is. This is a Tonka 3-wheeler buggy or dune buggy. I've got a 1973 Fisher-Price Lion. Legs move. Unfortunately, the one eye and most of the mouth is gone, but that's a almost nearly 50-year-old toy from Fisher-Price. I've got this find was really cool. This is a lot of stickers. 1, 2, 3, 6 stickers of Superman, as you can see. from, what's the company called? Easy International Products, made in the US of A, and the year is 1973. And these are stickers that I would have remembered. So it looks like all the stickers are in their right places, except for this one here. Looks like it was taken off and probably then put right back on. I have not cleaned this. I have not touched it, apart from obviously holding it up. It's listed on eBay. I tried to look for ones that have been sold before. Couldn't find any. Nothing that's been sold or for sale. All right, next up, I've got 2 wind-up toys from Tommy. So this is the Mickey Mouse. And I've got this bear playing the drums. So that's neat. I've got one from Burger King of Fred Flintstone. Hey, Fred. And then I've got a 4th one, which it has no markings on it. I'm going to call it the Easter Bunny. And it hops. Can't hop over the paper though. So not too sure who made this. Checked everywhere. No markings. If you Google Easter Bunny wind-up toy, you get like 100 different ones, not the one that I got. And last but not least, I've got 1, 2, 3 ramp walkers. Really nice condition, each one of these. So let's take a look at the bull first. And I didn't see that. I have to check out what that says. It's too small for me. So ramp walkers, as you know, walk down. Maybe not that fast, but you get the idea. The next one is the bear. You put it not so much at an angle, but you get the idea. And then there is the penguin. And the penguin is marked made in Hong Kong. Let's give this one more try. Again, much too fast. There you go. And this one. And the bear. The bear likes to slide because it's too slippery. But you get the idea. So this is probably about 80% of the collectibles that I purchased this past weekend. And I also bought some baseball cards, which I'll probably be showing later in another video. So I'm going to put a link to my eBay store that you can take a look at all these things and more that I've got for sale. And please hit that like button and subscribe. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.